Hi, I'm Mariam, and I'm going to be talking about the marginal analysis. Marginal analysis can help us understand the optimal allocation of resources and where marginal benefit equals marginal costs. Above that point, each additional unit of resources allocated generates less benefit than it costs, and therefore society is made worse off. Now, when we consider Malaysia's situation and we observe the costs and benefits there would be if Malaysia were to allocate more resources towards its nuclear energy and development, we can see that at the initial stage, the marginal benefit is definitely significant. Malaysia would obtain clean and reliable power. But as time goes on and commitment would continue, diminishing marginal returns would set in. Now, why is this? Well, it's because solar power already satisfies a large portion of that same benefit while being cheaper. Bloomberg NEF data shows that solar costs Malaysia just 33 US dollars to 61 per megawatt per hour versus $110 for nuclear power. Each additional ringgit going to nuclear is buying a decreasing net benefit because alternatives are already filling up that gap. And to add on, the marginal costs continue to rise with construction overruns, financial charges, and even a decade-long wait until any actual electricity is produced. When we look at production costs again, nuclear carries such an enormous fixed cost that the average total cost remains persistently high. And unlike most industries where marginal costs start low, nuclear energy's marginal costs is very high from the very beginning. So this means that there is no output level at which Malaysia would become cost efficient. This means that Malaysia would be allocating resources well past where marginal benefit would equal marginal cost. When a government over allocates resources beyond the optimal weight, it creates something called deadweight loss. Deadweight loss occurs when resources are consumed without generating an equivalent social value, and that is allocative inefficiency. So, simply put, Malaysia would be spending a lot more than it gets back, and that is not a trade off any rational policymaker should be or would be willing to make.